Alright guys, here we are back in Transport Fever, and I think it's time we figured out what to do with this side of the river before we figured out what to do with the other side, because I do not approve of this in one bit whatsoever. So let's go ahead and just, are we going to do it the official way, or are we going to do it the completely unofficial way? I think we're going to do it the completely unofficial way. Oh yeah, that does take a while. That does take a while. Put the strength up, will you? Actually, no, we're gonna level it. We're gonna level it. You got to be level with the other thing. There we go. So there you go, just a little wider. Might look a bit better already. Now, I can't put a road in all places to do that terraforming thing I was doing, so we're gonna have to figure out what's the best way here to get it to behave. Oh! Not that. There's no undo button, is there? Oh my god. Of course there's not. Of course there's not. You gotta have that, like, artistic touch. Really slowly go about here. There it is. There she is. There you go. Just a little more there. Oh, there you go. Does that look like it was meant to do that? It does. It does. Alright, so just a little chunk over here. Someone took a bite out of this here coast. Yo, why are you giving me slopage everywhere? I do not want slopage everywhere. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, equalify. Yeah, that's a bit better, no? Oh noes. You're really taking a bite out of it now. So maybe something like that is decent enough, I think. I mean, as long as it doesn't look like it was completely torn out of some kind of a magazine by a 3-year-old. So in this case, I'm just going to do my classic roadside canal building. I bet you that's scaring the heck out of these cars. Because we could be doing this in live mode, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to upload this part. This is just a little surprise for you guys. This is some back end. If you're a Patreon and support me on my Patreon, I will show you this. Just kidding. I don't have a Patreon. Okay, but I could. But my 3 viewers, I mean, I'm not going to tax you for this. This is enjoyable for me. It's so enjoyable. Now, I do realize this road is not parallel whatsoever. Whatsoever? Okay, well, anyway, we're going to go with it. And it's because we're trying to save time at the same time as being cost efficient. Now, obviously, this here truck stop is in the way. Do I want to move it? I mean, that's a detail. That's a detail we can move later, I guess. Now, what was it that I did? I upgraded the road, and you know what? We gotta move it, because there's a pile of garbage on the floor here. Well, that'll just tell people not to approach too close, will it? What's the consequences here? 84 wood for Lumberdalis, but, you know, I bet you that line isn't even working, so we can build a new one here. Bulldoze. It's a truck stop. I know it's a truck stop. Alright, put it back. Bulldoze it just to put it back. Buildings. I forgot. Okay, truck station. Was that a small one? It looked like a small one to me. 0 platforms anywhere. Is that even a thing? And I totally also forgot how to rotate it. M and N, dude. M and N. You could put it on the coast like that, but why would you do that? Put it there. Will that spawn me some underwater pigmentation? Pigment? I don't know. Yeah, okay, that looks so decent. There's a road there I could connect. Will I do it? You know what? I probably should. I wonder how these bridges are going to look afterwards. Pretty good. Pretty darn good, I must say. Now, I don't know why that road is not connected. Just build the road there. Yeah, we're gonna connect up that road, not even knowing why it's a small town road. So clearly we're gonna need to build a beautiful modern day road here. Now I wouldn't even mind if it was a bit curved. Give me some curve. Now I'm glad they added this button to the game. Give me some curve, and I want curve. Hey, curve. I don't think it works the way they wanted it to. Boom, and then boom. Yeah, there we go. That's the curve I want. Just a little squiggly bridge road over there. That we'll deal with later, because I'm too, you know what? Why am I even building bridges? No one else has a bridge. In fact, everyone else has a demolished bridge. This one looks like the biggest headache of them all, because 4 rails over there. With signals? With wires. Oh dear. Dearie my dearie lord. Okay. Well, the only way you're going to get a nice canal is if you demolish that. You understand that, right? Yeah, I do. Alright, fine. We'll demolish it. Boom, baka, boom, bam. Chicka, chicka, cham, cham. Demolish it all. Hey, I thought they fixed the whole thing where if you vehicle in the way? I thought you could demolish things now easily, but apparently not. I knew that there was an update where you can have more ships and not have to worry about their routes anymore. We'll have to test that out in gameplay, really. But meanwhile, I'm just putting in more ship paths, so as to the hope that we'll get more shipping lanes eventually. Because shipping is really fun, I find. Especially if you look at this, I mean, we're just cutting right into the center of the island. We can ship so many things there, even if it's inefficient. Even if the path is not straight and inefficient, I think that if we get a lot of ships here, I mean, it's just gonna look cool. Knowing that all this cargo, we didn't have to build a train line. Sorry, I know this game is about trains, sort of. It's not called Train Fever, it's called Transport Fever, and that's why I like to transport things using ships. It's so simple, and also cost effective. Okay, clearly that is not parallel, but do I let it slide? Do I let it slide? I don't want to let it slide. But you've already done so much work and investment into that piece. Because there is a curve over here. I do know this. Okay. What about a lesser of a curve? It's definitely not going to let me do something absurd like that. Come on, give me some hillage. Hilliness? Hillside cliff. No? Okay. We're going to rebuild you some cliff then. And you have some issues, don't you? Oh, you have some real issues here with the terrain. We'll take it from the middle somewhere just to equalify. Okay. Oopsie. Alright, that should be straight enough to let us build a road at least. Hopefully the road doesn't start having some bumps and curves everywhere. Now, even if the outer one has a little curve on it, that would make sense because it's the outer curve, right? Is that logical? Probably. Ooh, and that's a pretty decent road itself. So, okay, go ahead and build that. Don't even regret it. Go ahead, build. Now, this is where we got to build the roads first. I'm not even joking. If we don't do this the right way, the people will be after us. Because I showed you the method, and I should use the method. The method. Okay, wait. First of all, you know there's a terrible slope over here. Issue. Slope issues are the gnashing of teeth of the public. Let's give it... Can we not equalify it here as well? Yeah, but you're taking into account everything. Especially this railroad. We gotta make sure that this railroad stays at that height. So, oh, jeez. Oh, falling off the cliff, are we? Falling off the cliff. Okay. Go there, come here, go there. Oh, it does not like that piece. This little piece is important, okay? Then over here, we'll take something in the middle, maybe like this. Is that a thing? No, not a thing. And it's giving me issues. Okay, how about that? Is it better? As long as this road's not going down, I mean, don't go down, go up. Okay, build it. as far in as you can. I'm sure that's gonna give it some sort of a proper incline. And let's just pull it just yonder here. It's sort of parallel to that one, maybe just a bit less. 400,000 for this piece of road. I'm not looking at money, because money is not of the concern at this point. I mean, it is. We have $280 million. Okay, so we got all this slope here, and we gotta fix it quickly. Fix it up quickly, because you ain't got all day. Okay, that side's fixed. Nobody ever knew I was here. And this railroad is fixed too. Good. And then over here, destroy anything that's left. There it is. So a nice wide canal going through there. It's starting to look a bit more like it was meant to be there. I still find like this a little bit, just a little bit, not completely believable. That's even a little bit more believable, just a little bit more. It's in the details, my friends, it's in the details. But it's so finicky, and I don't want to have a smaller brush, because then, you know. I mean, we're going to have to go with that, I think. I should have just demolished that lumber mill, really. I think it'll look good after we put in this last curve, and then at this point, because right here we have a nice sloped entrance, and we can slope it a bit. I mean, we can fix it up a bit more. Smooth tool. If we smooth it out here, we can have a really nice view right from the ship. We can maybe even, you know, if I smooth it more, can we see a bit more of what's going on over there? New Orleans and all such? Probably not, but I mean, over time, I'm sure we can smooth it out. There's a bunch of room there between here and the road. But at this point, it gets a bit too steep to do that. I mean, we have a lot of room, but do you really want me to terraform what mountain do we have in the Texas? I don't know. Alright, so it doesn't matter about what the mountain's called, just keep building. You understand, you do understand that this is a pressing concern. Episode 50. A monumental feat. The anniversary. Okay, I'm just trying to line it here as best as I can. Now, I don't think we need a completely straight piece here. We just need to have a continuous curve, as I'd like to call it. May I call it that? Alright, continuous curve, project, commence. Actually, no, you need that straight piece here, don't you? Oh, we're still on curve road, interesting. That's interesting. So, let's see. It's not going to give us curve unless we start off from a piece of road. Okay, let's go up to here and then do the opposite. Try to keep it at maybe a similar radius. I mean, really, it's just a touch up we're doing here. Just a touch up job. I mean, that's a little bit more believable, isn't it? All right, let's do this side. What is Drew? Let's do this side. Ooh, for $1 million, you'll build my mountain back up. Thank you so kindly. I did spend money when I didn't have any to dig that. That was ambitious. So I'll bring the curve maybe out to yonder, yay, and then from yonder to there, to the other yonder, out there. And now it doesn't really matter to me if it gets wider, or like slightly wider, or slightly not wider. Maybe it'll even offer me a bit more soil. In terms of like refund soil. Give me my soil back. That's actually a quite nice little road. Now it's definitely much wider here than I probably want it. So just push it in here. Maybe, yeah, give it some sensible, no? Sensible? I think that this curve is curving in too much. I think we need to start the outer curve a little sooner. Yo, it doesn't want to. Doesn't want to. Okay, do the smallest piece of... No, that's not it. So let's focus here. Look at the other side. What is the other side doing that you want to do? It's going pretty much straight at that point. Go straight a bit. That's not straight. Oh, it's so minuscule that it doesn't really comply. I'm gonna have to do it in 2 pieces, I think. One of those, one of those. No, you know what? I think maybe this will work. Or we just need to give it some more sand, some more rock. All right, the game is starting to be like a little bit heavy on the terms of it wants me to figure out what I'm doing so it can like load, so it can do the thing. What thing? What are you talking about? Give me some of this height all the way over here, please. Maybe I went too much. Maybe this height. There we go. It's a little bit. Oh joy. We are $2 million in the editing process of a very insignificant piece of thing, but the public has spoken. They don't want a half nice canal, half ugly canal. They want a nice canal the whole way through, which is logical. And I think once we get maybe, yeah, we're almost done. We don't have to push it too much. We don't have to push the buttons of societal reform. What are you talking about? All right, this is good. Just give me some soil. Nope. You think that's too hard to do? Well, if I didn't, because the road builders don't know anything about terrain, whereas the terrain builders know exactly what to do. Get me the terrain builders. Bring in the units. Here we go. Give me some terrain. All right. Are we gonna be able to do this? You know, also I think that it's just the curve is not parallel, and that's gonna keep me up at night. Just, you know, we can fix the inner part over here. There's a lot of land to work with, so just bring it a bit in here. Maybe over there. Yeah. Yes. Although I think that curve has cursed us. It's all about the approach. So, give it a straight approach, because we want it a bit tighter. I think it's a bit wide, and we don't have any reason to just make it wide at one point. Okay, you know what? We're gonna start on this end here, because this right here that I see is a really nice curve. You know what? We're gonna start even earlier. Take that. So, unfortunately, this forest has lived its life, but now it's gonna die. Now, is that parallel to the river itself? Could be more parallel. Something like this. There we go. And it takes out more forest, which is good. Just kidding. I didn't know about... Don't ask me about the forest. Don't know anything about it. Deniability. Plausible deniability. There we go. So, we have a little road. It's coming in. Then it has to get a bit straighter for just a little bit. Is that so? Why can't you have a nice curve here? Oh, doors. Okay. Because clearly, if it's an inch off, you're going to have really upset public. See, I'm trying to follow the curve of the already built river. Oh. Give me as much soil as you can. No. No. Oh, yes. No. Yes. All right, we'll build it, and then we'll fix the pieces that are missing. So over here, I would never have guessed. All right, calm yourselves. We're coming in with the terrain builders who know what they're doing. Just build some terrain, and then we're just gonna have to take it away. Yeah, there we go. Techniques. Very good techniques. And by the way, we have all that forest, so if you were complaining about forest demolition, I mean, I haven't taken out my demolish tool yet on that piece of land. Alright, there we are. Wow. Impressed? I am. I don't know if that'll do anything. It's probably going to help a bit. Alright. I would like to do the other side of the road first, because that's the logical thing to do. Oh, doors. Why I keep saying doors? What do doors have to do with this? I just think that this railroad is now bothering me. It needs to have a certain... Either we demolish it, or we're going to demolish it, because... But there's a train on it. That's true, that's true. Although this part of the river does look kind of nice already. Are we really going to go in and try to take what's nice and destroy it? Ooh, maybe it wants to intersect the railroad. Have you considered that? Nope, you have not. Well, it's happening. So, an underground... This is going to help with the game lag, really. Good. That's what I wanted. And where are we going to connect you up to? Clearly, it should pretend like it's going into there. Because you're not going to get a nicer curve on that. Well, are you? Okay, take a little chunk of this here. Is this is called allowed or not allowed? I don't know what it's called. But we clearly did it before. We're going to do it again. Build the shortest piece of road so that the cars coming in can just land on top of this harbor. Okay. Build yourself a segment. Don't complain too much. It's only the Underground Railway that we're asking you to connect to. Alright, well clearly, that's almost good. I would say that's not good at all, but it's almost good. Something like this even looks better, I would say. Now if we put the slope here down? No, it does not like that one bit. Okay. Clearly we have a bridge here. Take away the bridge. Take away all of its hopes and dreams. Actually, that's quite nice because this keeps going down. If we could just convince it to do some sort of a mega fun curve over here where the cars are landing on the harbor. It's close. Yeah, this here is not being approved by the road builders, is it? Okay, well, we'll give you some... Bring in the Terran builders. Who are these Terran builders, dude? Alright, okay. You've got yourself some Terran. Now work with that. Ooh. I mean, this is kind of close. Is it? Ooh, yeah, that's parallel. Parallel? Scientifically, it's not parallel, but, you know, artistically. These road builders are real artists in my country. Country? It's not your country. Whose country is this? I refer to the president. It's not me. Is his name really Edgar Hoover? I don't know. Alright. Well, you know, I think it might look nice if it just does something like that. But anyway, that already at that point does not matter. And now, I guess, the fun part. I'm gonna leave this bit, untouched or touched? Untouched or touched, dudes? I don't know. Okay, well, I'll touch everything else first, and then we'll touch, ooh, oopsie. I need more deep. Deep, please. Deeper. Oh, I'm messing things up so much. Is it this? Is it the wrong button? Please tell me you know what button you're using. Yeah, it was the right button. Okay, there we go. So, if you ever seen a mountain have a cliff that the engineers built into it, you're seeing it now. You know, it makes me think the Grand Canyon is fake. Built by the engineers building the railroads out in the 1850s. Or as you have in this game, 1960s. Wow, we're in the 1960s, guys. Let's talk about some great inventions. The microwave. The washing machine. The... Ooh, I don't know. Okay. Got a little platform over there and a little bridge that I didn't notice, but it's okay. The dishwasher. Did I say that already? So we're gonna, I don't know, we should have the mods of like dishwasher factory and all such great household appliances. A few trees have survived, and I don't know how I feel about this. Get out of this. This is for ships only. Oh dear. There's seagulls flying inside the river. Is that really allowed? I wonder if they know about like the height of the game. Are they programmed to sort of fly at a certain height above the land, and when I build such man-made canals, they just fly inside of them? Could be fun. So we're at 25 minutes just editing something from last time. So I don't know if I'll show this. Probably I might in like an extra segment. But we do need to continue this canal. I mean, I haven't actually played this in a few months. So I heard there's an update where the ships don't any longer cause the whole game lag, and the game lag would be when you build extensions to railroad stations and demolishing rails inside of stations, or building shipyards, or any kind of editing you do to a guys, that looks kind of nice. Ooh, I do like this. Now we're gonna pretend we never even been here. For the low cost of let's see. For the low cost of $10 million, we were able to dig a hole and dig it back up. But you know what? Sometimes that's what's required of you to get the proper look of a design that you need. First, I mean, the funniest part though is that I just took, with my $30 million, I was so excited, and I just started digging into the land. Now, thankfully, I mean, we used a bit of that early on, but for the most part, we should have just waited, because this is we've already spent $250 million on this thing. So yeah, if you want to build a canal in your game, if you're willing to spend $250 million, and that's just for the terraforming part. Now you gotta buy the ships, you gotta do the docks, terraforming, rebuilding all the bridges. I'm probably gonna spend a good $400 million on this. And how long do you want this canal? Well, I do want it to go all the way to Chicago. So, in essence, we'll be able to go. Let's see. I'm just gonna. I really did think I took all these symbols out. Come on. Nobody needs to see that. Right. So now we have here. Maybe we'll do the city symbol just to, show off the intercity. Come on. There it is. From Houston, New Orleans, all the way to Chicago. So what other option? They have some railroad connections, maybe. They have some, maybe a long path shipping, but there's really not much connected to Houston anyway at this point. So how does that look to you? Oh, we're not done. Okay, keep going. You're almost done. Now I'll stop this recording also in about 2 minutes at the 30-minute mark, and then we'll go on to the other side, and we will finish up the other side, potentially bringing it all the way to Chicago. And at that point, we'll have finished our 50th anniversary cross-country America Island Canal, which we're going to call the Edgar. I keep saying this president's name, and I don't actually know his name. Edgar Wilson Roosevelt Hoover Canal. Is that appropriate? The Lincoln Roosevelt Hoover Memorial Canal, something like that. Could be nice. Could work. Now over here, I don't even mind this little double cliff. Although now you see the road going up and down. That can always be fixed by future architects and engineers. Or not. We can fix it now. What is this? A bridge? Is this a fake bridge? In my land? On my time? You best be joking. Come on, there we go. Road builders, come and fix that for $500. I should pay you more. Okay, so, autosave, good. So our progress is saved. Thanks so much for watching this little segment. If you enjoyed the editing of a river, You got to see it done live here. What can we do to these trees to make their lives a little bit worse? Boom, that's what we can do. Yeah, so we don't need roads all along this, but I do like this little road. I really do like that road. It can connect up to one of these roads. Yep. What is this? What is going on here? No, seriously, what is going on right here? Oh, never seen something so crazy in my life. Must say that. I must say. If I just click here, can you? I didn't do this. I promise. I promise this was the game, not myself. My engineers did it right the first time. Okay, well, hopefully it won't build more sand dunes on my roads. Did I do this part? I don't know. Here's the little locomotive. That's so cute. All right. So we'll see you. I'll just continue on another episode, or a video. So thanks so much for watching this. Do comment, subscribe, and like if you did. So, all right.